Bear with me for a second. We're almost there. Slowly but surely. We're getting there. Hello. This is Dominic Felgrand, your local lazy gamer. Coming at you once more with a wee bit of... Well, actually, this is new. This is our first Q&A stream. And we're going to be doing a lot of interesting stuff for me, because we've never done this type of thing before. Now. Oh, right, actually. I'll have to explain that one later. I've managed to expand the amount of questions I have to somewhere around 20, maybe a little more. They're weird questions, but I have a few other things in mind now that I'm looking at the corner of my screen. But we'll cross that bridge in a minute. Jackass. Behave. Okay. So, first things first, how is everyone? How's life kicking you? Are you having fun? I'm having fun. Life has been a slow day. RNG today. Perfect day to do this weird Q&A stream. Okay. I think we're all set up now. So, we're just going to get right into it. Right into the deep dive. Actually, I should change my outfit. Give me a second. I'm going to change my outfit. Let's go with... Bop. Okay, we're here. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the compliments. Anyway. The local maid is here to service you. Wait. Anyway. First question. The very simple question. Why am I doing this video? Okay, to put it simply. I wanted an excuse to do two things. First, I wanted to celebrate 50 subscribers. Yeah, we actually got the 50 subscribers after 2 long years. And I wanted an excuse to do something new. Something I haven't done before, just to change the pace and have a bit of fun with new stuff. So that's question one. And sorry I didn't put in a lot of effort to create things like overlays to make all this more interesting. I was kind of just... Everything was kind of pushed off to the last second. Now, question 2. Where does the name Dominic Felgrand come from? Actually, this is my favorite question. One of my favorite questions. There's a lot of favorite questions in here. This question is easily answered. It's a pun. Sort of. It's a play on words. Dominic is one letter away from being demonic. If you just change the first O to an E, there you go. And Felgrand can be read as to fall from grandeur. So the full name means demonic fall from grandeur. That's literally the whole gimmick behind the name. Now, there's no grand reason or rhyme behind it. The name itself is the name I came up with many years ago in order to give characters I play in video games a name that isn't my own name. Because I had this tendency to self-insert into every game I played. And it kind of got weird after a bit. Okay, I think that answers the name bit. Oh god, 2 questions down. And we're only 6 minutes in. This is going to be a problem. How are we going to get half an hour out of this? Sure. Maybe something will extend this. Plus, we have a little bit at the end where I'll let people come up with their questions themselves. So don't worry about it. We'll get there. Okay. 3rd question. Why so sexy? Animal magnetism. When sexy feet pick? When I feel a bit risque. What are you? Floof. That's all you need to know. And other than those generic weird questions that you know. Ren and Ramcall, they want their maid outfits back. No, they will not have it. I refuse to give them back the maid outfit. It's mine. I'm gonna have to buy a maid outfit. So who inspired me to stream? Now this is one of my fun questions. To put it simply, it was, believe it or not, streams like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and Neebs Gaming. If you know any of those names, those are the main ones that inspired me to actually get up and do things. And streaming was one of those things I always found interesting and kind of wanted to experience for myself. So those were my main inspirations. Later on down the line, it became things like when the VTuber scene started up and got really into it, I became really interested in that. But mostly the main inspirations were not even VTubers. It was all the way back in the archaic ages of YouTube with Markiplier. So as you can tell, I didn't exactly take inspiration from his style of streaming. God, he's a legend. Oh, fave VTubers. Okay, this one's a bit complicated. I have a hard time picking favorites, and I don't think I really have a favorite. But if I had to pick favorites, Gumba, or Gura as people know her as, I find her interaction with chats and her attitude with streaming very, very authentic and refreshing, and I really love it. It's really cutesy and dumb, and it's awesome. Callie inspires me a lot because she's one of those streamers that's like really hard working and kind of pushes herself a lot. Those were two of my biggest inspirations, or my favorites back in the day. I learned to appreciate Subaru and Homo, and Homo I love because of her Metal Gear Solid brain rot. She's absolutely godly. Oh, questions are for I'll be answering questions from chat later. Don't worry, we'll get to you. Corona, believe it or not, was one of my high ups, but believe it or not, she wasn't the fave. I really, really like her though. Like, I really like her, but she wasn't the fave. Yubi's though. Yubi's all the way. What else? What are your reasons for wanting to stream? Okay, so this is actually a really hard question to answer. It's actually extremely difficult to answer. My reasons for streaming was mostly curiosity. Also boredom. I was extremely bored and I wanted to interact with people, to talk, to game, to have fun with people that had similar interests. And I felt like streaming would allow me to talk with people who enjoyed the things I enjoyed as well. And we can have a little bit of fun as we just kind of, you know, waste the day away. That was my main reason for it. Basically, I was lonely. But since then, I just really, really like it. It's fun. Stressful from time to time, especially when you start asking yourself if there's more and different things you can do, but I really do love it. It's absolute joy, especially when someone actually comes into the chat and starts talking. You don't know how much energy that gives me. It's absolutely amazing. But that's the main reason. I just want to interact with people and talk with like-minded people about things we find interesting. And if we don't find it, and we don't really share the interest, that's fine. We can always meet up later, or we can just talk and have fun as we explore something new and unusual. You know, just have fun. Hey, we ain't lonely here no more. Oh, yeah, that's true. Thank you. It's actually a good bit of fun. A lot of people have come and gone over the years. A lot of it has to do with time zones and just life. But it's always nice to have you here that are still here. And I do appreciate the people that did come and go. It was nice having them when I had them. And I will miss them. What is the goal of your channel? Wait, did I have a goal? Oh, no, what is my current goal? Honestly, the goal of my channel has always been the same. As I said, it was just a place where we can just come together, relax, enjoy ourselves, and not have to do anything stressful or over the top. Not have to deal with any of the things that are going on in our lives. We just relax, play a game, talk a bit, and just see what happens, you know? That's all I really wanted for the channel. It's all I ever really wanted for the channel. But, did I get head patted? I don't know. Was there a rogue head pat that I missed? You'll have to let me know if the head pats are broken. Let's see now. My future goals for the channel is to experiment more. I want to do different things. Not in major or broken or over the top. I just want to experience new things. Like I did the head pats are broken. I'll refresh myself. Give me a second. Nope. Over here. Okay. Give me a minute. Oh, Jesus Christ. What was that? Right. But yeah, like I done things like the hand cam stream where I put together a gunpla. I thought I did more, but apparently I only did one, and it's kind of sad. I also did the I'm doing this stream. I think I did something else as well, but I don't remember. And I just want to kind of head pats. And I kind of want to experience more of it. Oh, sorry, Shiro. I disabled the TTS for this stream. I'll be turning it back on for a stream later on today. But, God, that's a lot of head pats. But yeah, I just want to experiment more, have a bit more fun. Will you be trying VR games in the future? If, and I can't stress this enough, if my PC ever achieves the status of being able to handle a game without imploding, and I mean handle a game, my avatar programs and my streaming programs, without imploding, I would 100% be doing it. It hurts my eyes, it can make me dizzy, but I love VR. And I'd like to experiment with it more, especially since I never got to finish Half-Life Alyx. And I did at one point want to mess around with VR chat, but I also know that VR chat's a very dangerous place to be, especially for a streamer. Especially for a streamer who doesn't, you know, interact with those 6 feet tall, half-naked cat girls. I should do a VR chat stream someday. Gonna need Potato 2.0 so it doesn't explode. Believe it or not, this is Potato 2.0. I need Potato 7.6 at this point. Like, the only part of this PC that hasn't been replaced is the RAM sticks. That's it. Everything else has been replaced. If I replace those RAM sticks, this is a completely new machine. I could probably reassemble my old one. And I'll have 2 of them. Are you going to do drone streams? Yes. I don't know when, because I usually save drone streams for when I need to create assets. You see that sexy background? See that incomplete, sexy, usually awesome background? As well as that GIF outro and that intro we have? I did all that. Look at my next level art skills. Absolutely god tier, aren't they? Now let's see. I will eventually go back to doing drone streams because I'm going to have to start making assets, especially if I want to go back to doing the game development streams. So I need to be making assets to actually make my own games again. That is an uncomfortable question you just asked me, Dust. I'll have to approach that one later. Okay, so this is an all-in-one question because a lot of people, I got a lot of different people asking me, do you plan to play X game? Insert game into X here. The answer is maybe. I don't know. A lot of what I do is just I take suggestions and then I play whatever I feel like playing. I do obviously make use of the suggestions. There's a lot of games here that I've played I wouldn't have played if I didn't take those suggestions. I'm not happy I did. So, play X game, possibly, maybe. Give me the suggestion. I'll put it in my massive list hidden somewhere on my PC. And then maybe eventually we'll get around to it. I can't, but I never promise anything. That's the one thing the only thing I can promise you is I don't promise anything. Because there's no guarantee I'll actually get around to whatever it is I said I'll do. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so singing stream. Fun story. I actually had a challenge involving a singing stream. I used to do this once a month challenge where which was part of the horror stream stuff, where if I screamed at any point during a horror game, I'd have to do a punishment, usually eating the really hot spicy stuff. But later, I got challenged to if you scream, you have to do karaoke. I did not scream. I refuse. I have no capability of singing, no matter how majestic my voice might be. If any of you seen my Metal Gear Solid 3 playthroughs, you know full well what my singing voice is like. I have done Barbie Girl, or a verse from Barbie Girl, on stream once upon a time. Not in Metal Gear Solid, it was in Lunatic. Trust me, my singing skills are non-existent, but I have looked into it. It's just really hard to figure out how to justify it and how to pull it off. I went looking into a lot of different programs and such, but it seems a lot of the really good programs and websites for helping you with doing karaoke stuff are paid for. Which is something my cheap... poor broke ass can't afford right now. Not on top of all the other subscriptions I have to pay to live life. So maybe someday, for the fun of it, as a joke, we'll do it. But I promise nothing, and I can't promise that it will ever come to pass. But you're an angel voice, only if my voice is really low. But if I add any kind of tune to it, like I'm a Barbie girl. No, wait, that. I'm a Barbie. No, wait, no. No, I can't do it. As soon as I try to, my voice goes into a meme. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. It's plastic. It's fantastic. You can touch me hair, undress me anyway. I think I've messed up the song. Anyway, I'll probably have to stop singing it in order to avoid a DMCA or whatever that is. So there we go. Better drone skills than you have. Stick figures. Oh, don't worry. Stick figures are really good. Practice with oohs. Maybe it would help with pitch. I don't know. My voice is pretty fucked. Okay. So let's bump ourselves back down a bit. Oh, we're more than halfway through this list of questions. Do you plan on making short videos with, or YouTube shorts I think it is, with minimal editing? Believe it or not, I'm scared. I did originally try and build this channel on editing videos, but it consumed a lot of time, and it didn't allow me to really interact with the viewers as much as I'd like. It also, because of the extra work that had to go into it, I didn't really have a lot of time, and life would kind of get in the way really easily. So I found just straight streaming was just better. But putting that aside, short-term video editing with minimal effort, it's an option. I have been thinking about it, but I don't know how to properly implement it. Like, the most I've done is taken advantage of my viewers in my Discord who post clips, YouTube clips of my videos. I'm like, oh, that one's really cool. I'll just turn that into an actual clip and then I'll put it onto my channel. It's like I'm leeching off my viewers. But that's because my viewers know, my viewers are showing me what they like, and I know they like it. So it's like, I might as well share it because, you know, they like it and I liked it, so we might as well. I think with the short clips, it's still pretty good. The short clips I like, because like I said, by seeing the type of clips that the viewers show me, I kind of get an idea of what people find interesting or like. And I just think to myself, well, that would be nice to show off, you know? There have been clips I've ignored, and it's not because I didn't like them, it's because I didn't like my voice or the volume or other things that were going on. It's like, I'm extremely picky when it comes to my sound design, and unfortunately I'm not good at sound management. So yeah. Like, remember when we played that Half-Life game and we were dealing with the tank? The music in that was stupid loud for some reason, and my voice was practically non-existent. It was scary. It was really scary. And not in the fun haha way, just really grating on the ears. Okay, so yeah, sound balancing is a nightmare for me, but something I'm self-conscious about. That aside, I do like the short clips, and I do like that it does sometimes bring in interest. Like that one short that Dust you made, I believe it was, and once I uploaded it, it was like, wow, 1,700 people watched this. It's like, holy shit. I was amazed when it went up to 300, and it was just like, boom, 1,700. Like, fuck. And all it was me screaming at the screaming as I was hurtling into the sun. It wasn't a profound clip, but it rubbed a lot. It apparently interested enough people. I don't think I'll ever be able to recreate that kind of burst of interest. I hope it happens again at some point in the future. Anyone IRL know that you VTube? Okay, this is an interesting question because the answer is yes. A lot of people know that I at least stream. There's only one person who knows for sure what my channel is. And then there's a handful of people that are aware that I'm streaming, but they don't know what I'm doing, and even less know that I use an avatar. So there's only like one person IRL that actually knows what my channel is. Sort of. But yeah. I do have internet friends that know who I've known before I started VTubing, that's aware of my channel. A few of them actually. But IRL, like people in the flesh and blood, there's only one. How many figures do we have? Okay, so this was a very open-ended question. But I do know the question was said with context. But because the context isn't here and it's only in the question, I will answer it like this. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. I have 11 figures. I have Metal Gear Rex, I have Anubis from Zone of the Enders. I have Crash Bandicoot. I have Callie from Hololive. Yes, I have her Figma. Or figurine, Figma, whatever. And I have a butt ton of Gunplas. Like a butt ton of Gunplas. I have to get more at some point. I really like making Gunplas. I really like making plastic models. Especially giant robots. Did you just boot me? Did you just boot me? How dare you? How dare you? But yes, I have to get my hands on a few more Gunplas, but more importantly, I have to get my hands on Jehety. Because we have Anubis, we need Jehety. No ifs, ands, or buts on that one, we need him. Okay, putting Jehety aside for a second. Rex and Anubis are absolutely fantastic, I love them. What avatar programs do you use? Okay, so I have a few answers for this one because I use a bunch of different programs to manage my avatars. I also have different programs for the different type of avatars that I have. For example, if where is it? No. Okay, so I have a 3D model. I have like 80 3D models, but they were made with VRide Studio, but in order to make them work as a stream, I use VC Face, which also has the experimental expression mode, which is why my 3D models were so expressive, despite the, you know, everything. So C Face is also free, and so is VRide Studio. The VRide Studio was like a slider and custom. It was mostly sliders and a dress up. And then you also could create your own assets and import them on top of it, or you can export the model and then you can customize it in whatever editing programs you might have for models. Very helpful if you want to make 3D models. Very helpful if you want to start off VTubing, I think, because it's a very simple, easy to get, but very popular and very trusted system. And VC Face is very good for supporting this, mostly because of the experimental stuff. If you can get it to recognize your facial features and tie those facial features to your to expressions on the model, you will have an extremely expressive model. Other than that, my cute, sexy, fluffy self, my 2D model makes use of VTuber Kiss, I mean. I don't know if this one was paid for. I think it was. But this is an all-in-one VTuber program that yeah, it was definitely paid for. I think it was like 15 quid when I bought it. But it's on itchy.io. It's an extremely straightforward system that has everything from the tracking that you're seeing now, to the base model, to the clothes that are in it, and all the interaction features like the boop, the head pats, the Twitch connectivity. All of it is all in one single program. The downside is you can't export the program because it's all built in, or the avatar, the model, because it's all built in. Because of that, you can't say take this character out of VTuber Kit and put it into Live 2D. But the person who made this VTuber Kit has said that the people are more than welcome to use the avatars they designed and have them made by artists into proper 2D avatars, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's an option. It's a paid option, but it's an option. Now you might ask yourself, well, what about motion tracking? Well, yes, I have a program for that, and it's for my 2D, it's for my 3D model. It's called Webcam Motion Capture. It's like either a one-time purchase for the license, or you can pay like €2 a month. But I've been making full use of that. Why is my mouth not responding properly? I've been making full use of that up until sometime last year, or the end of it. Because I dropped my 3D model for the time being, I didn't really have much of a use for it. Plus, because it's a separate model program, it was eating into my my GPU. Oh yeah, Boops Ahead Paths are great because it allows viewer interaction, and it's the reason why I'm prioritizing my 2D model over my 3D model. That and my 2D model, as cute as it is, matches the background, and that is huge. The fact that it's thematically good with my own aesthetics is perfect. Lots of blue, lots of brown. I like chocolate. Besides that, I happen to use OBS as my my streaming program as well. Just to throw that out there. So, this isn't a question, but I'm going to throw this up there anyway. What's the deal with the subtitles? This is Sayonori. Sayonori happens to be a Japanese translator system that translates a bunch of different languages into Japanese. And it does it with by taking advantage of Google Translate to translate voice to text in short time. Requires a bit of programming, which the site teaches you, and after that it's just a matter of setting up some settings on Chrome, which is a problem. You have to have Chrome. Chrome has to be the only tab. Chrome has to be the tab with the voice has to be the top and open one on Chrome at all times. And if you're using other things on Chrome at the same time, it can interfere. So because of that, I have to use Chrome solely for translation. And that's what's going on up there above you. Above me. That is Chrome running a program through a pet website that's translating my words in real time. It's also free. And because it's Japanese, all languages to Japanese, it's kind of limited in, you know, other languages to other languages. But it works so far, and I can't complain. Okay. Where am I? What's your PC setup? Okay, so this is a weird question because I don't know how to approach it. So I'm going to first talk about what we're looking at. I have a cheap keyboard and I have a super cheap mouse. I have a super cheap speaker that I bought for like £2. And I have 3 monitors, Dell 1080p monitors. I love them. Different brands except for 2 of them. And actually I think they're all different brands. Sadly no. It has to run off one of Chrome's assets, and unfortunately any other website that runs Chromium can't run those assets. I think it's a Google Doc or something like that. You basically just have to run a program, and you need Chrome proper to run that program. And you have to make that program. So, let's see. What else is there? Anyway, I got 3 1080p monitors. They're sexy. I got 2 webcams. One is set up for streaming. The other one's lying there dead. I got this pole mounted on the back of my screen that holds up a big-ass light panel that's pushing down light on my face. And then I have my sexy as fuck PC, which has an RX 5700 XT, which is okay, it does the job. And it has an Aorus Elite V2 motherboard, and it has a Ryzen 7 5800, maybe it's an X, I'm not sure. That's doing really good. I'm really happy I picked that one up. And I think it has like so much RAM. I don't remember how much RAM, but it has so much RAM. And I have to double that RAM. So I'm going to have to eventually replace the RAM that's in it. But that's my PC setup. It's nothing special. It's all mounted on the corner of the table because I'm Austin. God, I wish I had a fire and a monster. Oh, right. I wish I had a fire and a mini fridge beside me with nothing but monsters and cans of Coke. I would 100% do it. I have the free plugs. I could literally just plug in a mini fridge, mount that mini fridge on my table, and it'll just be nothing but cans of Coke. I would do it. How long have you been streaming? Trick question. My first stream officially was 7 years ago. I did one, I think it was 7 years ago. It was during the initial release of Battlefield 1. I did one video on an old channel, then life kicked me in the nads, and suddenly I could no longer stream. So I ultimately had to close down that channel because I went like a year or two without streaming, even though I only had one video. And then after that, I was like, I had to take a break. And eventually I got around to starting to build my own PC. That took like half a year to build. My original PC had like an RX 580 and a few other simple components. Very cheap, but it took a while to set up. I think it cost me like 900 euros in total. Then what happened? After that, I kind of just started putting everything together. Because I got banned from that one card shop, I could no longer participate there. And because there's nowhere else to participate, I kind of had nothing left to do. And just, you know, it gave me the time I needed to actually sit down and consider streaming. After a lot of preparation and prep work and considerations and all this other stuff, I realized that I was coming really close to the first of the, what was it, towards the new year. And just, I spontaneously did my very first stream, which I think was an Apex Legends stream. On the very first day of the very first month of 2022, I believe it was. So we should be streaming for 2 years and 6 months. 2.5 years now we've been streaming officially on this channel. What else is there? But that's pretty much my life story right there. Very important question. Calorie Mate. Yes. Go watch my stream where I reviewed Calorie Mate. Calorie Mate. Yes. No, it wasn't Pokemon or Holocure. Holocure actually was much later into the thing. And I don't think I've ever done an actual Pokemon game. I could be wrong. But it was Honkai Impact 3rd and Apex Legend were my early streams. Keep in mind, back then I wasn't streaming either. I was recording and uploading streams. So it was kind of a mixed bag. I was still testing the waters and learning what I could and couldn't do. But I believe my first stream was a stream. Don't know if it's still there. Okay. What else is there? Oh, 2 questions left in here. Did you do a debut or plan to debut? Believe it or not, no. I have never done a debut because I didn't know if this channel would take off, and I didn't really feel like it would suit the goal of the channel, which was just to be a place to sit down, relax, and have fun. Thumbnails for the streams. I don't pick thumbnails for the streams. Or oh wait, are you talking about the old streams? Because I used to make thumbnails for the old streams. Yeah, that was a thing. I don't have a plan for a debut because that's a lot of money that I don't have. And it's also a lot of work that I'm not sure how to approach if I was to do it myself. Hello, Boba. So it's kind of hard to justify a debut. And I'm not sure what to do with one, even if I had one. Probably just being a giant mech clapping cheeks. Figuratively speaking. Do you have a goal as a VTuber? Oh, I'll get to that question in a sec. Back to you, Dust. Debut, what's that? Right, so VTubers, a lot of them, not all of them, far from it, but there's a lot of VTubers, especially the popular ones, that will do something called a debut, where their first stream would be like a breakdown of their character, what you expect from them, what their interests are, and maybe a lore video if you're feeling a little cheeky. And this lore video will go over the concept of their character. God, that's a lot of text. But there was a point in time where people considered a debut stream to be a mandatory thing, and whether that's just you popping up to introduce yourself or you having this full-blown massive lore video that you ultimately forget about after a week. There was just a point in time where everyone thought you had to have a debut as a VTuber. I didn't have one. Ah, your lore. You're a procrastination demon. Ah, no, I'm your procrastination demon. And any poor misfortunate bastard that happens to come my way. My lore is I am fluff. That is all. Everything else is a consequence of being around me. Believe it or not, I did actually work on the idea of a lore video. But I'm not sure if it would really work for the type of model I have now and what I'm aiming to be as a VTuber. But I did have this massive plan. I just haven't decided whether or not to give up on it, or if I'll ever be able to do it. So, you have a goal as a VTuber. My goal is to continue as I always have while exploring new ideas. And when I say new ideas, I mean rehashing ideas other people have done. Everyone has done a handcam stream. Everyone has done a gunpla stream. Everyone has done a Q&A stream. But I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I just want to have fun. And I don't know, I guess I kind of hope other people kind of join in with that. That's my goal at the end of the day, to just have fun. Okay. That's all the questions I have, so I'm now going to turn this over to ye. I'm going to take a second to look around, see if I still have anything edible I can nom. And you're welcome to ask me any questions in chat there, and I'll see if I can get back to them. So, go for broke. If you have any questions, please ask. Okay. Did I buy chocolate? No, I didn't buy chocolate. Why am I such an idiot? Should have bought like a ton of chocolates. I can probably still do a trip. I'll have to... No, it's closed. The good place is closed. It's only good because they have that one particular chocolate bar though. It's not like that's any special. Then again, they do have good deals. Okay, I'm back. One day maybe, if you're able to successfully monetize, it's full fun here though. Oh, fair enough. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find chocolate. Oh, my fave chocolate. White chocolate. It's literally that simple. If you slather anything with white chocolate, I absolutely adore it. Like, I got these white chocolate with mini eggs, white chocolate with Smarties, white chocolate that's just pure white chocolate cake, white chocolate ice cream. Just white chocolate is absolutely godly to me. So yeah, white chocolate. We're talking specific chocolate bars. It's probably the Milky Way bar with chocolate eggs, mini eggs. That's absolutely delicious. The Smartie ones is also a close second. But yeah, the chocolate ones with the mini eggs. Whoop. I'm going to assume people have come and gone. That's good. Now, is there anything I can think of to ask myself off the top of my head? I could ask chat a question. That would be interesting. Does chat want me to be asked a question? Favorite season? Fall. I really like Halloween. I also like the cold weather, though I'm rarely out in it. Plus fall has rain, so a cold, wet, rainy day when it's dark, because it gets dark quickly in fall. And then you add a nice warm fire or a heater, low light with a book, and it's just the rain hammering outside. Oh god. Sexy as fuck. You can get the same result in spring and winter, but fall is where it's at. Same. I'm convinced I was born in the rain. Ask you anything. Well, is there anything I can think to ask? How the turntables. Oh crap! Now how do I ask my viewers this or anything? How did you find me? I know I'm not out there in the everlasting abyss, but how did you find me? You've cursed yourself when you did. Well, it's amazing that you did in the first place. Oh hum. Oh, itchy nose. Ah. You've already mentioned it though. You did. But I'm going to ask you again anyway. Because now I have you on stream. La da la. Woof. Let's see now. Oh, Helldivers, right. So one other guy didn't like it, saw you and hey, look, someone fun and good voice. That's actually a nice little compliment. I actually like that. Oh, you have such a nice voice. Thank you. I worked so hard on this. Believe it or not, my voice is considered an anomaly of where I'm from. It's it doesn't match the country I'm raised in, or at least the location in the country I'm raised in. So much so that people think I'm a foreigner. Interesting, isn't it? You've been trapped here, procrastinating. Yes, you suffer. Suffer for me. For my entertainment. Give me a second. Oh. I can't think of any other questions off the top of my head. It's like a heavy. That's good. I hope to keep you for a little while longer. Though I suppose so long as I continue to pull your attention from during the procrastination season. I have an idea where. It's not as heavy as I had expected. Not bad, what? Oh, right, yeah. Well, it's no real secret. I'm from Ireland. I've said that before. It's just, if anyone ever asks me, I usually just, you know, I tell them I'm from a different country. I've been asked where you're from so many times. I start saying things like Australia and Jamaica. I convinced a surprising amount of people I'm from Australia. I'm not, by the way. But a surprising amount of people have fallen for it. Of course, you're not working on the weekends, therefore I can't procrastinate you. It's unfortunate, but that's the hard reality. How old am I? Old enough. It's actually not a secret. I have actually mentioned my real age a few times in past streams, but you're going to have to find it. I almost never tell anyone my real age, almost. But I'm not ashamed of it. I don't want to point that out. It's just really entertaining when people ask me that question. When people ask me those questions, how old are you? Or where are you from? It's like, you've given me so much power. You gave me so much power and you don't even realize it. But, yeah. I have fun with that. I'm sure someone will stumble upon it at some point in the future. I even told give people hints of where to find it. But good luck trying to drag yourself through that fucking collection of videos. It was during the praise stream. One of them. Don't know which one. You're not upside down, so no Aussie. Oh, well, fuck, that's true. Whatever do I do? Wait. Am I wearing a bell? No. What is that? Oh! Why am I wearing a collar? I'm wearing a collar for some reason. I thought that was a cute little necklace, but no, it's a fucking collar. I thought it was a choker. Well, we cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh no, it wasn't a bell. It turns out it was a star-shaped tag on the collar. Still wear this. It's just, it's hidden away under there. I'm surprised I even had that. I wonder why I had that. Because the image of it is, it looks like a choker, so I put it on me because I thought it was a choker, but it wasn't. It's a collar. The damn thing lied to me. Oh, guys, look. It's been technically 50 minutes since we started the stream. We can somehow knock out like 5 minutes. I think we'd have more than an hour. And that would be diabolical. I love that. So, what do we do to knock out that last 5 minutes? La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Da da. Actually, we got more out of those 20 odd questions than I thought we would. Oh, excuse me. A lot more, actually. I don't know how we managed to knock out a full fucking hour. 1 hour procrastination. Yeah, for like 10 minutes of questions. Somehow we pulled it off. Actually, I should check to see what my future stream is tomorrow. From the Darkness, the horror game that's supposedly supposed to change itself to respond to the player. So we'll see how that works out for us. Time flies way too quickly. Okay, that should do. Only had the one question. Let's see. Do I have another question? Wait, would you consider doing thumbnails? Never. Thumbnails are a terrifying amount of work. So I decided to be evil. Absolutely evil. And I'd only do YouTube recommended thumbnails. So that's why all my thumbnails for the last year and a half have just been the same fucking thing. A random screenshot of the actual of the game. It's a lot of work, and I do know for a fact that thumbnails, if I put the effort in, I'd probably get a lot more feedback. Because clear and simple and easy to see thumbnails is a blessing for people who are on mobile. And even people who are just scrolling through the endless sea of video recommendations, being able to actually see an interesting, bright and colourful picture that clearly shows you what you're going to be expecting for the stream. Those are all two extreme benefits, but they're also a lot of work. A lot of work. Not hard by any stretch of the margin, it's just something you have to consistently do and keep on top of. And since I was hand-drawn all my images in order to avoid any kind of copyright claim, I'm not in a position where I can justify doing it as simply as I did in the past. I'll have to see what happens. I have no plans to do it, but it's still an option. It's not completely off the table. Your model caught my eye, so I wouldn't know how much attraction it would bring with thumbnails. And Fluff is very cute. Yeah, Fluff is very cute. I really do like Fluff. The only thing I miss from my old 3D models was the how expressive they were facially. Because they used an experimental facial recognition system. They were absolutely amazing to work with. But not so much anymore. Well, not so much anymore. That's actually bull. No, it's I think all the benefits that come with Fluff is too great to just throw away. That's why I like Fluff. It's really useful, really good. Which reminds me, I should check to see if that program got an update. I'll do it later, not yet. Okay. We managed to breach the 1 hour mark. Yeah, those models have existed since the beginning. And some of those models are ancient and archaic. And they, as you can tell, I very gradually changed them over time. And each time I changed them, I had to make a new model for each outfit. And eventually I ended up with 3 separate 3D models. The male original model. After a lot of changing and renditioning, the female counterpart to the male model, and then the animal-eared counterpart to the female model. And then after that, Floof came to be. And once Floof came to be, everything changed. I lost all my female viewers. Apparently I had a lot of female viewers back when I was sexy. But now that I'm cute, it's all male. Ah no, Kisuna AI is just like next level. Oh right, the 3D models. Maybe if you were to think about the fact, you know, they're old models, like they all come from that time zone, at least the design idea of them, maybe. But I don't know, I think she's refined those models a lot over the years. I don't think she, at least I don't think she still has that same aesthetic. Honestly, yes, for a few different reasons. The reason why I consider trading off the 3Ds for the 2Ds is it's less of a burden on the PC. That's one major one. The second one is that this current model and program has a lot more viewer engagements, which is something my 3D models don't have. They don't have any viewer engagements. Now, I do miss my 3D models, and I think if the 3D models had that viewer engagement, I probably would never have swapped out. But now that I have, and that I've gotten really used to Fluff, I don't regret it in the slightest. There are things I wish I had for Fluff, like the ability to recognize my facial features and then change her expression, but that's asking a lot. Even I know that much. I'm just happy I have a cute, adorable, all-in-one program. And it does the job, without being too much of a burden on my PC. Plus I don't have to worry about forcing myself to use multiple programs for things like hand recognition and all that good stuff. Well, actually, before we get caught up, we should bring this stream to a close, and then I'll get back later, like later, with another stream. For now, I need to get things closed down and get things sorted on my end. But I think this Q&A stream was really fun. It was very straightforward and a much different experience than I thought. Yeah, you're right. Games do become better options when you don't have to fight your PC for it. Yeah, fight your RAM sticks for it. I need to get better RAM sticks. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now though, we're on a different bridge, and we're going to cross it. So, thank you everyone who popped in. Thanks for the chat. It was actually a really fun stream. I didn't expect to burn up an hour just talking like this. It kind of makes me understand how some VTubers over on Twitch do the whole Let's Talk stuff. That's all really fun. That was cool. Anyway, good luck. Have fun. I wish you all the best. I am tossing off. Goodbye. I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to have to get some stuff sorted and then I'll come back later. Thanks for having me. And thanks for being here. Bye again.